Frank Martin got a chance. Come on, you gave him a chance. You giving this guy a chance. Do something else. It just do something else. I don't. It ain't necessarily about the money or none of that shit. And ain't trying to be. Like I say, this guy's a star in his own right. Boy, they just the coins just falling on certain guys. And you one of them guys. You Spence, Canelo, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but y'all choose to do bitch ass shit. Y'all got all the power and don't do shit with it.
So that being said, I mean, who would you rather like? Is that the guy that you want Keyshawn to fight the most?
Well, no, I just want to see Keyshawn. Like I was just telling one of the other coaches, I just like to see Keyshawn. I like to see him go to work. Um, he become a world champion and even make, like I say, that's why they putting up a belt for everything. It seemed like that much more exciting, because it's a championship fight. But like I say, I just like to see Keyshawn. I like to see him go to work. And the championship do add a lot more to it. It brings a certain like I say, more stakes are higher stakes. And so to see somebody competing in fantastic fashion at that higher stakes is impressive. So like I say, I just like to see Keyshawn, and I think he's gonna wear the championship nicely.
Mm. So, how do you see that fight playing out if it was to happen? A unification with Tank Davis and Keyshawn.
We gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Tank don't throw enough punches, and Keyshawn know how to get in and get out. And if he don't, I mean, all these other guys is lasting 6, 7 rounds until they make a mistake. Broly, Santa Cruz, come on, bro. Pitbull Cruz, come on, bro. He way more elusive than all them guys. Faster than them guys, harder puncher, taller, reach. Come on, bro. And he not scared. And he not scared. Come on, bro. That's why they stand away. Yeah, that's why he stand away. He know better to stay away. Now Tank Cold though, I'm not gonna hold that. You already know I can't say that enough how good he is. But that's why we want to see the man fight. Feel me? And they keep saying why it's Tank, because they want to see themselves with the best motherfuckers too though. They gonna be keep saying when you gonna you know, come on now. That these are the fights to be made. That's it. These are the fights to be made. Really, like you already know how it is, Shakur. They already done made their fan base. They already did. They do. That's the OG fight to be making. That's the fight. It ain't even an OG fight. Them really young niggas. They ain't had that many fights. That's the fight to be making. You feel me? In the lightweight division, far as calling it with this guy, but with a guy like Keyshawn, he almost like I say, he will, like a Fernando Vargas, like a David Reed. They got that dog in them. They ready to fight. They ain't want to be held back. They ready to be off the leash. You know what I'm saying? They ready to take them chances. Like I say, both of them guys, David Reed and Fernando Vargas, they put them in there early. He fought Ike Corte and Winky Wright. And man, come on, Yuri boy, come on, man. Shoot, Fernando Vargas ain't had that many fights before he fought for the title, maybe 18 or something like that. And he was already fighting them guys after that. He was fighting, man. So, that's just, but I like to see Keyshawn a lot. Them two things with those fighters too, they rushed them at the same time too. They rushed them with them killers with Trinidad. They probably moved them a little too fast. So like I say, I like to just see Keyshawn be a champion and keep building up his profile.
Mm. Now, for some people that feel like, hey, Keyshawn should build up his legacy before fighting Tank, and what would you say about that? Like, fighting the
No,
Indy
no,
cruises before
no,
doing that.
no, no, because Andy Cruz ain't worth nothing right now. Lord bless him. Like I say, his whole thing is off. Andy Cruz ain't look spectacular. All right. Now, and then
He's
I
calling
want to
him
say
out
this.
though.
So what? That don't mean nothing. Like I say, if you watch any of them fights, he won them fights. He didn't beat them. He won them fights. All right. So that's it. And so the whole thing, have he earned he in the pros, have he earned his
Oh,
right to
he
fight
earned it. He
Keyshawn?
he earned the shot because he's undefeated still.
He 5-0. Ain't fought nobody. Come on, bro.
But he
He ain't
beat
beat
he beat Keyshawn 4 times already.
in the amateurs.
That
That's a
still got to
difference.
live in
Now
your head a little bit, right?
Mill City. Okay, now listen, but we talking about validation.
Hmm.
Now I don't know what you might be trying to please somebody else now, but let's get real now. I don't have to get on your ass. Come on now. I don't have to
Talk
get
to
on
me. No,
your ass.
be
I
honest
don't
though,
have to.
right?
No. Now you can now. This the one
Calling them
thing me
out.
and you don't do. Listen, when me and you get to them, now you can do argumentative shit with everybody else. Okay, I don't mind you doing controversial shit and trying to find a way to make your show more interesting or get more views. But with me and you, we ain't gonna never do that. We ain't gonna never do that. And so come on, Andy Cruz. No. Now, if you go back and watch any of them fights, he didn't beat Keyshawn. He won the fights. He never just dominated and had Keyshawn befuddled and just won and just demoralized Keyshawn. He won them fights and he running and wasn't really doing shit in them fights. I really thought Keyshawn won the fight in the for the world championship on my soul. And all they did was show his highlights. I'm like, damn, they ain't show none of the key highlights. Keyshawn controlled the action, controlled everything about the fight. He did some dumbass shit with it, man. Like I say, so anyway, Keyshawn has already fought a former world champion and former title contenders. This man ain't fought none of that. He ain't even so come on, bro. He ain't even fought nobody that went nowhere. That did nothing in their career. So no, no. When we talking about amateur rivals that fought, they already had beat other people. They had already like Vernon Forrest was a world champion. Stevie Johnson was a world champion.
Good
That's when
point.
these guys. Come
Good
on, bro.
point. Good point. Good point.
Let's leave
You
that
still got
alone.
to
Let's
prove you still got to prove yourself as a professional at the end of the day.
as a professional, definitely. Robisi got beaten his first fight. So Lomachenko he got beaten his second fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know they fighting good fighters, but I'm just saying, hey, listen, man, you gotta earn your way. You know, you gotta earn your way, and he did. He went right back and fought Gary Russell, who was an established guy who had lot 25 fights, and he beat the stew out of him. So he put him back on track, and he went on up, and you know what I'm saying? He just fought the wrong guy in Toledo, who was a true veteran. Gary Russell wasn't no veteran. Toledo was a veteran. You know, they make difference, man.
Tell me, if you was Tank though, what route do you think you would go? The Keyshawn or the Shakur route? What does he like? What makes more sense for Tank?
He need to fight. He need to fight Shakur because Shakur is a three-division world champion. He didn't move divisions just like Tank them jump divisions. Keyshawn Shakur is that's just the fight. They've been in the game a lot longer than Keyshawn. Keyshawn he just now becoming world champ, Lord willing. I mean, come on, Keyshawn just he ready off the leash, you know what I mean? But
We
let's
calling
let
him world
him.
champ before he world champ. That's what we
Hey,
do
listen, you gotta talk it in
in
existence.
existence.
Now, but like I say, I'm not gonna I gotta tell him if you heard I say we can't win till we won. But what I'm saying is this. Again, there you go. Sometimes the belt don't mean nothing. Like Kai said, like Arturo Gatti, sometimes he didn't have no belt. He didn't need no belt. You feel me? Sometimes the belt don't mean everything. But and Keyshawn is the star, so the belt really when you see him fight, you know what you're gonna get, what we got in these 12 fights. You already seen he bring it like that. So that he's one of the ones that you want to see, as opposed to I won't say no names, but it's some other world champions that's not as exciting, but they world champions. So uh, I would say, but I think Shakur, that's the fight that you got to see the ultimate boxer puncher versus the boxer. You got to see it. You got to see it. That's the ultimate fight that gotta happen. And Buddy's holding it up, and I don't know why. Only fear can hold it. That's the only thing I can think about. But we're gonna leave that alone. Like I say, forget it. It's like with Spence. After so much time, the man don't want to fight. Don't man, just leave him alone. Just forget it. Just let him go. You can't just worry about what he doing. You got your own lane that you doing your own. Just keep going in your way and shit. Just go like that. If it happened, it happened. And like I say, it took a long time. And Bud, he had accepted. Go ahead. It took a long time, but I'm gonna beat your ass just for the record. And I feel like Lomachenko should have did that with Tank. He should have fought him just for the record, whether he won or lost. But still, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. I think Lomachenko dropped the ball on that one. But Tank, it's still hollow because nigga, you could have been fought him punk and you didn't want to do the shit. Nigga, you ain't had no fucking guts. At least Keyshawn got guts trying to fight you. That's basically the role switch. You know what I'm saying? But any rate, you know what I'm saying? They rich. They popular, everybody kissing their ass and believing everything they say, and so they can do no wrong. So yeah, he living his life. Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they want to see, they definitely want to see Tank and Shakur for sure. And,
Yeah.
obviously he got the Lamont Roach fight coming up, and
Hmm.
it's coming real, real soon. But like that being said, it's like who should Keyshawn fight next? Um, because it's like, you do got Shakur that, they're not going to fight. Then you got Tank that not really calling Keyshawn's name.
We might get Lomachenko. He's still the IBF champion.
He is. I like that you said that because you was talking like if he was like retired already, and he hasn't specifically said he retired. He hasn't said it.
No, hell no. He's the IBF champion. So, um,
You think he
you
gets
know,
that
I mean,
shot? You think Keyshawn gets that shot? You think Top Rank makes that fight happen, or do you think that it's smart for Loma to possibly entertain a fight with Tank? Farewell money fight, or money's not a thing for him? What do you think?
no, obviously not, because he turned the fight down with Tank. So that's ain't even the fight we really want to see no more. For real. I don't even care about a Lomachenko and Tank fight. Anything from Tank less than Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson is less than stellar. If he's not fighting one of them guys. But I'd rather see him against Shakur Stevenson because it's just the fight to be made. That's just it. I want to see the fight, and that's the fight to be made. And I don't want to rush Keyshawn into nothing. I feel like he got some other guys like Morataya, Top Rank got some guys over there that he can fight. You know what I mean? Then you got other guys coming up. Could be Navarrete again trying to fight for the title. Could be Oshaki Foster, which they don't like to see two niggas fight. No way. Two, you know what I'm saying? But it could be, you know what I'm saying? They got some things in there. And again, Keyshawn sells himself. So any fight Keyshawn gonna be in, it's gonna be a smash up fight. That's it. He's a ticket seller. He charisma. All you gotta do is promote him. Like I say, I seen him yesterday in that suit. Put him on GQ. You got to promote the man. How can you get them to sell tickets if you're not promoting them? You got to put them in a light that they doing everybody else. You got to put them. You got to have a reason to. You got to have a reason to like I say, you got to promote him. And yesterday he looked like he should have been on the cover of GQ. Put him on the newest boxing star, newest the future about whatever it is, Keyshawn Davis, GQ'd up, telling his story. You feel me? And GQ telling his story. Come on, man. That's how you promote a guy. Come on, you gotta just something simple like that.